Change. It's inevitable. It's constant. And yet we can all struggle to accept and adapt to change. Why is that? And how do we do it better? This month's blog, I'll explore this with you, so tune in. Hi, I'm Josie Thomson. I'm a mindset, resilience and change leadership expert. I'm an international speaker, a multi-award-winning coach, and an author and a 2-time cancer survivor. If that doesn't qualify me to talk about with authority on this topic of change, I don't know what does. Change essentially is all about the fact that everything could change tomorrow. You know, a close friend of mine, as healthy as you'd imagine, suffered a heart attack just last Friday. She went to bed the night before and didn't wake up the next day. Now, she's survived by a husband and 2 young children. One of my clients in his 40s was recently diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I played tennis with him just a few months ago, and his prognosis surprised everyone, including him. I received a call recently from an otherwise normal Monday morning from a friend that lost his teenage son in a motorcycle accident the night before. It was awful news for everyone to receive. Now, life changes swiftly. This season of life that we're in can end at any time. Everything could change tomorrow without any notice. Now, of course, tomorrow isn't necessarily going to be worse than today, but it may change for the better. In early February 1997, my doctor called to share important news with me. I was pregnant with my first child. My life changed forever that day. One of my best friends received a job promotion that took her back to her hometown in New Zealand. Another good friend, simply hanging out with family and friends one night, was introduced to a guy who quickly became her boyfriend and soon became her husband. And my life changed dramatically for the better on a Friday morning 11 years ago when a mentor of mine unexpectedly introduced me to Dr. Jeffrey Schwartz and Art Kleiner, a conversation that reinforced my passion and eventually the direction of my whole career. Check it out. It's said that the only constant in life is change, and it's true. Sometimes we plan out our lives, our hours, our days, our weeks, our years, and everything seems to fall into place. But at other times we make our plans only to have them trumped by circumstances completely out of our control. Either way, the only constant is change. Life never remains the same. In fact, nothing ever remains the same. Sometimes things change for the better, sometimes they change for the worse, but always for something different than today. I find myself reflecting on that fact today as I stand alone at my home office. My life is good and peaceful in this moment. My family's happy and we're all healthy. I have friends I can rely on. I have extended family that I enjoy being with, and my financial needs are met doing work I absolutely love. It's easy, I suppose, to think that life will stay this way forever, but that's just simply not the case. Everything could change as early as tomorrow, even in the next hour. So this may cause some people to panic or worry, but worrying about the future isn't the best way to handle things. We need to keep things in perspective. I mean, the change that's coming could be positive change. Besides, worrying about the future isn't going to change the future. It's just going to rob you of the okayness of this moment in time, right now. Change is going to happen whether you worry about it or not. I like to say that worrying is a bit like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it gets you nowhere. Instead, I think a better response is to fully appreciate this very moment because it could change at any time. If life is good, count your blessings. Be thankful and enjoy the moments, all of them. You can do this more fully by being totally present and mindful of how good life really is right now, in this very moment. Slow down. Take a deep breath and savor this season of your life as best as you can. If, on the other hand, your life is not in a good place right now, take heart, because change is coming. It's inevitable. Nothing stays the same and nothing is permanent. As the seasons change, so does life, and so do you. Value love, value strength, value grace. Find the peace inside of you to accept the things that you can't control and the courage to change the things that you can. But through it all, remember this: it's only a season. Things will change. They always do, and so will you. If you can only live one moment at a time, you may as well make it the present moment. After all, we have no idea how long today's going to last. Everything could change sooner than you expect. If you need new ways of relating to the moments, the seasons or circumstances of your life, you might like to check out my new book, The Wise Advocate, The Inner Voice of Strategic Leadership. It's about accessing a quiet, still inner voice that knows what's good for you and wants what's best for you. It's only when we quieten down our mind and create a space to hear that inner voice of the wise advocate that you can actually reap the reward, the peace, the benefit of aligning with that still inner voice. My co-authors and I are also available for things like keynotes or workshops, and we're soon going to have licensed trainings for coaches, for practitioners, and for organizations available as well. You can express your interest below. I also have a range of personal empowerment workshops and free webinars that I facilitate on a regular basis to help put you in the driver's seat of your life. You can check them out over at josiethomson.com. So until next time, remember this: you may not be able to control what's happening around you or to you, but you have absolute command over how you respond. So be kind and be patient and take good care of you, because you're worth it. Shine on.